Honestly, I can't say I'm very familiar with the stylings of dream pop. I definitely enjoy Cocteau Twins' Heaven or Las Vegas, Beach House's Bloom, Japanese Breakfast's Psychopomp, and My Bloody Valentine's Loveless is for certain somewhere in my top 15 albums of all time. There's something obscure and elusive that remains deeply ingrained in my mind as it pertains to dream pop. Where is the real dividing line between psychedelic music and dream pop? What about shoegaze? Regardless, one particular group sticks out to me as one of the most striking examples of the genre, Memoryhouse. Though there is a shockingly small amount of information available online about Memoryhouse, what I can tell you is that the group is a Canadian duo comprised of producer and multi-instrumentalist Evan Abil and vocalist Denise Nouvion. Abil and Nouvion first met each other at a concert in the mid to late 2000s and quickly became close friends. Nouvion was a photographer, but the two expressed a need to collaborate in some way. At Abil's suggestion, Denise began to sing without any proper vocal lessons or training. Interestingly, Abil was also stepping out of his own foothold, as he was primarily trained in classical composition. Memoryhouse self-released their debut EP, The Years, in 2010, an 18-minute journey of sweet sadness. They quickly gained traction and were signed to Sub Pop, who would re-release The Years in 2011. Another release would soon follow, this time an LP with 2012's The Slideshow Effect. I first discovered Memoryhouse in 2015. While deeply inhaling the thick smog of My Bloody Valentine's Loveless and all the beautiful pain that reverberated from it, I had randomly stumbled across a cover of When You Sleep that Memoryhouse had filmed live in October 2010. From this point on, I had to learn more. The Years was a strong effort, but The Slideshow Effect was an album that had stuck with me through the years. Songs like All Our Wonder and Pale Blue are as substantively saccharine as they are haunting. As far as dream pop is concerned, Memoryhouse sounds quite a bit more focused than the efforts of most in the genre. Nouvion's vocal range is understandably limited, and often drifts into oohs and ahs that would typically annoy me to death with any other artist, but Nouvion's simple, soothing approach only makes the songs that much stronger. Even still, I felt that Memoryhouse's music hadn't truly reached the apex of what it could be. Luckily, not too long after did I find that they were working on another album. In 2016, they would self-release their best work to date, Soft Hate. Each song perfectly conveys a feeling of nostalgia and bittersweetness, effortlessly flowing into one another with meaningful consistency. The production and creative choices by Abil seem a little bit poppy or dancey in comparison to the previous album. The strongest track by far is Sarah, which I think perfectly demonstrates the kind of emotional dynamics that the band is capable of. Ultimately, Soft Hate served as a flawless soundtrack to the daily melancholy of my senior year in high school. I'm sure most people are ashamed of the music they used to get angsty to in high school, but those people probably listen to fucking Godsmack or something. Memoryhouse seemed to almost disappear into the ether shortly after Soft Hate's release, but as of late 2018, they seem to be teasing more musical releases, and have played a few shows in summer 2019, so keep an eye out if you're so inclined. All in all, I couldn't be any prouder to have heard a band like this at such a pivotal time in my life, and I encourage you to give them a chance, because it may just serve as the soundtrack to an era of your life too.